Hey, what is going on, everybody? Boilon here, back for another video on Raid Shadow Legends, and in today's video we have something a little bit different for you guys here today. Basically, I did a live stream with another content creator. We did a collab by the name of Kris05, who has his own Raid Shadow Legends channel. We did a live stream together, and so I've kind of taken out a little bit of that with his permission, of course, that we did for that. And what you're going to be seeing in today's video is going to be him taking over my account and improving my optimization, I guess, optimizing my characters, particularly Alice the Wanderer and Sun Wukong. So he went through all of the gear that I had, and then we basically optimized to the best of my ability based on what I had to improve the stats of Alice and Sun Wukong so that I could get some more performance out of them and do some better progression, because honestly, gear is really important. Making sure that you have, the best possible stuff that you can have equipped to a particular character is gonna, make a mountain of difference when it comes to your overall progression. So I hope that some of this stuff, the information in this video is helpful for you. If it is, be sure to click that subscribe button and ring that notification bell for all videos Raid Shadow Legends here on the Boilon channel. And I'll be having some timestamps is what I meant to say in the description down below for whether you want to kind of take a look more at Alice or whether you want to take more at a look at Sun Wukong. Those are all characters that are available by day one, especially if you're a new player, because Alice is free right now by your 7th day login, and Sun Wukong is also available as well with the promo code Monkey King. And before we get started with the rest of the video, I do want to remind people that if you haven't started an account on Raid Shadow Legends yet, then you can download the game using the QR code in the top right hand of the screen, or using the link in the description down below to get yourself a free Epic Rector draft alongside some other freebie resources which you'll use. Also, by account level 15, you will get yourself this Ugo, who is one of the best epic characters in Raid Shadow Legends. I am using them every single day on my roster, so don't delay, and they'll definitely help you out in your start.
How's it going, guys? Today we're gonna be doing a little bit of a account takeover with your boy Boilon here. You already know him, you already love him, so yeah, how's it going, Boilon? Happy to have you.
Thanks for having me on the channel, and hopefully you can help boost up my account a little bit and, get me to do some more damage or push a little bit further.
God knows I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my darndest, but results may vary. So let's pop under the hood, see what you're working with. I already took a glance at some of your builds, and at a glance they look not so great. Number-wise, they're not bad, especially given you're early in the game and all of that.
Yeah.
But I do believe you have some sets you can definitely make a lot better use of, especially your Wukong is almost ready to do some savage action. I think Alice had a savage something last time I took a look at this.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of good savage pieces, but I think the ones on Wukong are probably the best ones there.
Yeah, slapping accuracy for Wukong, triple crit rate, that's actually absolutely insane. 4 times. Yeah. You got a quad roll on crit damage? I mean, there are better things to get quad on, but yeah, let's take a look at what we're working with, starting off with Alice. Right now, she is sporting 70% crit rate. She did not have a way to passively increase her odds of critting, did she?
No.
Some champions actually do that, so it's actually smart building him not crit capped like that, but no, Alice ain't one of them. So, what we could do is, you could even, this is a nice little tip for you to be abusing. What you could do is actually not waste the free gear removal you have saved up for me. Not yet, at least. What you could do is go to fitting room and start tinkering with your stuff, and then once you're done, you go to preset manager and you save that bad boy up. And that way you didn't need to equip anything, you're still gonna get to see all of the stats and whatnot. You're gonna get a pretty good idea of what's gonna be happening, but you're not gonna need to actually waste those valuable minutes you're gonna be getting through the free gear removal. So this is a pretty good way to not feel the pressure of the goddamn free gear removal. This way you could actually re-gear literally everything and then start the 1 hour clock. You could even do a bunch of battles, like if you're super hard stuck on some piece of content and you literally need all of your best of the best gear you possess on your account. You just build the random champion you're going to be using on that piece of content. You give him a gear preset like this, save it up, turn the thing on, lock out the new gear, bang out the content, and re-gear back nice and quick. Pretty nice little way to cheat out extra free gear removal time like that, you know?
Yeah, I haven't actually used the fitting room that much.
The fitting room? The fitting room is insane, man.
The destroy set for fucking, for Scarab King. That was awful.
It's a fucking bait. The destroy set, honestly, like, by the time you're actually able to do the damage needed for destroy set to do what it's supposed to do, the Scarab King either shat on you or you're just not winning that. Anyway.
It was a tough fight for, like, my roster.
I've tried that back in the day. I built my Cold Heart into destroy set. To this day, my Cold Heart is sporting the destroy set, and she's absolute god awful. I really need to re-gear my own, but yeah. So yeah, enough dilly-dallying. Let's see what we can fit in this room. Okay, first you wanna see what kind of gear we're working with. So let's see what you got equipped in this bad boy. And honestly, I would go ahead and just start looking at 5s and 6. I think you actually possess enough of that gear. Yeah, plenty of bad sets. Let's just close them out so we can only see the important stuff. I guess offense could be borderline acceptable. Speed could be okay. Crit rate or crit damage could have some gems for you. Okay.
I might have a lot of the bolster, but
some of that
just 'cause I had the Forge Pass.
Yeah.
For stats.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Forge Pass is definitely one of the best things you could be spending money on. No doubt, no questions asked. Forge Pass, daily gem mine, daily gems.
Yeah.
Full stop. And those two alone, that's like $30 per month. And the Forge Pass does not have it happen each month, so it's gonna be like $20 per month if you want to really get some really massive boost in raid. Those two things alone are the single best thing you could be spending money on.
The Forge Pass was that I bought it very late, and so I didn't get to take advantage of the XP boost for as long.
It's a mistake to the point where, yeah, you're not gonna get the buffed up XP all that time, but getting yourself the 6 mythical pieces alone, that alone usually costs $40, not Canadian.
Yeah, I think I'll probably get it early on next time, though, for the next one.
Yeah, as soon as you see
it... That way I can, like, still use it, like, from the beginning.
As soon as you see it, you get the $20 pass. Technically, if you spend the 40, get yourself the extra levels. That way you're gonna get even more XP faster, but $20 for more XP? What is this? Like, we're not made of money. So, yeah. A lot of good things to be buying in raids, some not so good, so be careful out there. If you're gonna be spending money, definitely try and work out what is gonna be the best bang for your buck, because plenty of good things out there, and nothing better than the daily gem mine and the Forge Pass. Yeah, okay. What were we looking here? Cruel could have some. Perception might not be the worst. She does need a little bit of accuracy, don't she?
A little bit, yeah.
Pinpoint, we can take a gander. Oh, you got some Merciless? Well,
not much. I think that was Cursed City, wasn't it?
Mercilessant. Yeah, it's some of that Cursed City action.
Cleared a few of the double bosses.
Yeah, if you can clear some Cursed City action, that'd be pretty awesome for you. But with a limited roster, it's gonna be pretty rough.
But I've basically done as much as I can right now.
Can't blame you for trying. Yeah, so basically we have cracked open a few. Oh, you've crafted some fatal action for you. That's kind of cute.
Some.
Okay, that's not super hot. Nothing to write home about. Yeah, I think these are the sets we're gonna be looking at for you. There should be some good stuff going over there. So I guess maybe it would have been a little bit more beneficial for me to take a look at what you are working with already, so we can actually understand what better things we can be looking at. But it's just gonna show up if you have it equipped or not. Let's start off with finding yourself a good pair of boots. Gotta get them 40 speed boots on your Alice, that's for sure. You got yourself a 40. 45 would be better, obviously. You do have one of those on your monkey boy. So Not against the monkey remaining with those, and not against Alice remaining with this one. So I guess one more crit rate item for Alice would be lovely, but let's see what else we can muster for her. Going to substats, we're going to be looking for speed. I think that's good enough for now. Like that's a broad enough. What am I trying to say? Broad enough criteria so we can actually see some good amount of items for you. Okay, you do have yourself a savage helmet. Alas, your crit. No, you actually have free crit rate thingies on you, so I guess we are gonna be able to remove one of those. But yeah, I really want to see if we can build your Alice in a savage set so you can start ignoring some of that defense nonsense. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so you don't really have much in terms of a fast savage gear. That kind of sucks.
Yeah, Savage is from Fire Knight, right? So I haven't really done
from Fire Knight. You also could have got. You also got yourself a few pieces as soon as you started the game. So all around, you do have some good ones.
That's the Wukong stuff. I think that was the freebie stuff.
No, that's the Alice stuff. You get like 6 pieces of Savage in the first 6 days.
I got the 6-star Savage from somewhere.
Yep. A couple of 6-star Savages, legendary items on day 5 and 6 of logging in. So that is why it's a great time to be actually playing Raid right now. These gloves might actually be worth reworking. Like 5-star Epic Ore, you don't have much use for it technically.
If you want
at least in the end game. Yeah, I think we're gonna blast through this one, see if you get lucky, if you get crit rate or crit damage. Flat attack is kind of shat. Flat attack is kind of shat. The substats are kind of good, so I would not be selling this piece for your account. For mine, it's an absolute. Wasn't even gonna look at it as a 5-star epic. But for you, it might actually be kind of worth. Flat attack, if we gotta be completely honest, is not the most useless thing, especially for faction war champions for a progressive point of view. Because in the end of the day, how much percentage would attack increase on a level 40 faction wars champion? Not much. Whereas a flat attack is a flat attack. In the end of the day, a flat attack is going to slap you all the way up to 2025. Whereas if we take a look at a level 40 champion, they just have pretty low base attack, so the percentage is probably going to be even lower than straight up flat. So in a progression point of view, flat attack is definitely not a sell, especially on a good set. Especially with good substats, you got yourself some speed and whatnot. So I would not be sleeping on this item for some kind of level 40, heck even level 50 faction war champion you don't plan on building super crack out. So it still might have its place in your account. Nice little sip of coffee, the elixir of life and other lies we tell ourselves. Okay, we got this head on. We have another head here, which has bigger crit rate, lesser speed though, so we're gonna keep that in mind for now. Let's see what kind of weapons we're working with. This one has a spec of crit rate, some of that accuracy action, definitely not too bad. But let's not forget we already removed your crit rate set.
Yeah. Ideally, she needs to get her crit rate up a little bit higher. I think
we gotta get it up to 100. 100 is the way to go.
I don't know if it's possible.
See it. Well, we're gonna.
But we'll see.
We're gonna fuck around and find out. I'm gonna grab this from the monkey. Sorry, monkey boy, but we're gonna try this for now. I'm honestly gonna maybe steal this as well. Like one champion with 100 crit rate is gonna be better than 2 champions with 60, you know. So let's just go ahead and see how cracked out your Alice could actually get if we really put some loving in her. Okay, what kind of piece do I need?
Yeah, I don't have any crit chance gloves.
I think we can do this and see what the crit rate nonsense is looking like. Big crit rate drop indeed. That's because we lost the set bonus. Let's see if there's something to write home about on your gloves. Not really. Big Sag. Okay, we gotta return the.
You might be able to find a crit rate gloves from another piece. I mean, if you're already breaking up the the set, then
that might be the way to go. Even though you do have yourself a level.
It's a good speed boost. I don't really have much alternative.
Yeah, the not having boots is a big issue. Any speed boot would be a great boot for you in the beginning for sure. Like heck, even 5-star gray speed boots would be amazing. No matter the set, no matter anything. It's just that important to slap yourself a speed boot on that bad boy. But yeah, we do have a rough time getting yourself a good 4-piece here.
Yeah, that's why I'm using that weapon actually, because it has quite a bit of crit chance, I think, on it too. The roll on it.
Perhaps. It's not a bad piece by any mean. This one actually does give crit rate as well, but not having a speed boot for it is a bit of a bummer. Where'd that perception go? I want to see what these gloves are looking like. Crit damage, okay, these gloves are nice. These gloves are solid. Speed boots on Fort King, not too bad. A conundrum. Yeah, we're probably not going to be able to crit cap her without crit rate gloves to begin with. So we might just have to break up the set to begin with. And get you straight up some crit rate glovies. These ain't too bad.
Yeah.
They are on a good set, however, so... ooh, here we go. Let's see some 6 stars. Okay. Here's your gloves, man. This is gonna go up to 60. This is gonna go up to 60. So we can lose a lot of crit rate stuff now.
I mean, you can level it up a bit if you want and see what the...
I mean, we just add 50% as is, and we get the gist of it.
Wow,
yeah, the substats.
See if it hits
beggars can't be choosers, man. Crit rate is what we're looking for right now, and crit rate is what you got. So let's go ahead and grab that weapon of ours.
Yeah, there's the cruel weapon.
What were we doing again? The Savage. There we go. Some crit damage on that. Okay, so we're dropping 40, but we're gonna get up to 110 technically, so ain't nothing wrong with that. And some of these could also roll some of the good stuff too. Speed me, dude. There you go.
Oh.
There you go. Let's see these up to 12. Some of that Aki action. Perfect. One for everybody. Some of that accuracy.
Speed loss.
Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out.
Might be able to glyph that, maybe.
Yeah, we will. This is far from your final form, man. Let's see if we can get yourself some 60 6-star boots with speed while we're at it. If we're not gonna need that set, might as well see if we can. Okay, well, I mean, that's pretty good to have. This one is gonna be pretty good on Wukong, so let's not say we did.
Yeah,
let's see some 5 stars in that case. Show them to me. Okay, you have plenty of boots. Good stuff. Some legendaries, perhaps? Nope. You already have that.
I don't have a ton of 6-star gear yet.
Can't blame you. I think we can leave it like that. Yeah, this one still has 21 crit on it, so we will get that bumped up. What else? Crit damage is actually looking respectable here. Accuracy is looking respectable. The speed is gonna get back on its feet real quick.
That's a huge increase of the accuracy, but I guess that's the chess piece. Really,
not only did we increase the stats nicely, but don't forget 25% ignore defense. That is a huge boost. That is.
And she does already ignore defense.
That is giga good
already too.
Yeah. These are decent gauntlets for you, but they're not 5-star glyph decent gauntlets for you, so I wouldn't go as high. God damn you, game. I wouldn't go as high as wasting great glyphs. No, you don't have enough to try again. Sadly, you're getting the low rolls on these. Okay, that's one. Acceptable at least. So you got that going for you. All of these are at 1. Okay. These haven't been touched yet. This is a decent piece.
Yeah,
Gonna be
it's
using
6-star, so you could chuck
the thing about wasting your glyphs is you will get very, very blocked a while from now. You will have a bunch of very, very annoying missions where you literally need, like, what was it, 80 perfect glyphs. To get a perfect glyph, that means you need to get a 5-star item with a 5-star glyph max roll, or a 6-star item with a 6-star glyph max roll. Odds of that happening, slim to none. And you gotta do it like 80 freaking times, so that's why I'm kind of hesitant of actually blowing up your 5-star glyphs on good items. Like
that
perfect
after
items
Arbiter?
for you. I think so, yeah. I think it's some of the Ramantu and Marius nonsense. Probably the Ramantu crap. Was it even from the Arbiter stuff? Maybe.
No,
But
I don't think so. I've looked at it on that.
I wouldn't go as hard as spending
Three's
your
not bad.
4 stars. You got the free here, pretty good indeed.
Yeah, her accuracy is now really high. Yeah, so
Yep,
she'll land
gotta
nice
love
stuff.
it. Let's just
Ooh,
max out
that was pretty
here.
cheap, actually.
Yeah, I won't be able to show you that hack I was talking about. Not hack, but the little thing, because stream would go bye-bye. But you could even do that crap on your phone. It's kind of interesting indeed.
Oh, that wasn't bad.
Not bad at all.
Seemed worse.
Okay, got some of that HP action. Let's freaking go. Not bad at all.
3.
There you go. Good stuff, good stuff. So, like I said, we're going to be saving this bad boy up. I'm even going to save it as a global preset for you. But let's still say it's an Alice preset. And this way, you could be using this as one of your best damage dealing attack damage based sets for other champions that need accuracy, that need speed, crit rate, all of that stuff. And like I said,
that the drop in speed though might make it hard in PvP, because even 12 is a fair bit of a drop in some cases.
If we gotta be completely honest, you should not be losing your mind over PvP right now, not without having a real speed lead. If you were caring about Arena, this girl needed to be 60 already, what do you mean? Okay, so I think we have set up your Alice to be a monster. Now we can take a look at good old Wukong boy, see if he has something to write home about. We already know these are not gonna be his sets. Speedy crit damage boots are pretty nice. Thing about these crit damage boots is they're gonna be a lot better on your Alice now that I think about it, because she's the one that's crit capped. We don't know if Wukong would be crit capped, so we are gonna keep this one in mind. This piece is a bye-bye. This piece is not the worst for Wukong.
I did it.
These two are not making too much sense.
I was trying to get a speed up, that's why, for Arena.
It's not bad. It's not bad. But yeah, let's pop back into that fitting room. Let's see that monkey in the nude. Ew. Equipped. Let's hide all of these bad boys. And the boot, it's either gonna be this one or the one Alice has.
Yeah, I don't have a ton of speed boots available.
Let's glance at what kind of gear we're working with again. Let's gauge what you have access to, basically. Look at me clicking on that mythical, huh? I mean, you do have mythical, it's just on the bolster though. Yeah, let's see what we are working with. Even accuracy could make some sense for you. My Wukong has actually been in Perception set for a lot of time. Fatal is also worth.
Yeah, I can't really farm the legendary faction war stuff quite. Only like a few of them, like Sacred Order with Alice, I can do that now. But very few factions can I actually farm that right now.
Yeah, Wukong should also be somewhat doable for you for the most part. Yeah, seems like you have been using your perk set quite a lot. Okay, I think first things first, we are not gonna be pretending you're gonna be using crit damage gloves on right about anybody. You gotta go with crit rate so you can get that cap done. This guy is a pretty shit champion. Wait, what? Oh, I picked substance. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, that all we got?
It is a cruel.
Cruel is good.
And a speed one.
Some of that ignore. Let's roll it update, see what that do. Look at us pretending we're not gonna equip this like there's no tomorrow. There you go, perfect. One of your best pieces right there. So now we have a good starting point. Let's see some other crit rate nonsense. We probably shouldn't be wasting too much mental capacity over crit rate. Getting the glove as a crit rate is almost making sure you're gonna get the thing done. Let's see what another cruel... I'm a fucking idiot, man. Okay. There we go. What you got there, buddy? That ain't too bad. Not the best. Far from the best. If it does roll speed up to 8. Okay, kind sir. Wow. That is a forceful argument you did right there.
3 speed.
Fuck you. No. Okay, res is not the worst in the world, but let's not pretend you're gonna get anywhere near resisting people. Okay, a couple of these, pretty decent. What else do you have on the cruel, actually?
Probably not a lot. That's just clan boss stuff, right? So I'm still working my way.
Yeah, cruel drops from clan boss, so it's gonna be a while. HP is not for you. This is not having the good stuff. This ain't having the good stuff. Yeah, basically when you're looking at... This is a little bit a next level tip. You're really not up on that point just yet, but basically... If you have a set that's giving you attack percent and ignore 5% defense, more like the attack 15%, you're not going to be looking for things like HP, even S percent on your chest. You're not going to be looking for HP defense resist on your helmet, none of that. But given you're so early in the game, anything goes for you right now. Like anything could be at least somewhat useful for your faction shit and whatnot. So that's just something for after like 6 months. No, I'm saying you should sell it if you were 6 months in the game already. It's a good way for you to actually cleanse your gear.
I'm such a hoarder though. Like I just like I wait until I'm like close to like 1500 before.
For now, I cannot blame you. I can't blame you for being a hoarder this early, because really you're gonna have a lot more champions than you're gonna have a lot more good gear for. Like I said, even a fucking common speed boot 5-star would be an absolute keep for you, an absolute godsend. Even though I did see a lot of speed boots on your account, so maybe that argument kind of falls on that front. But all around, it's just a way of thinking later, you know. Like if you start having trouble, like if your inbox is full of 5-star epics. That's when you start culling a little bit closer to the bone, you know? That's when you start digging deep who is actually the next item you need to be selling, and this would be a perfect example of an item that has no place in your inbox once you start overflowing. But for now, it is definitely keepable just because of the set bonus. Even as a set bonus. I purged all of my 4-star and below gear for the most part. I think things improved a bit. For sure, like 4-star gear.
5-star plus now.
Exactly. 4-star gear is for the first month. After that, you should be able to climb your way up if you have been doing your dungeons and whatnot. And I think you have. Okay, all around, I don't see anything too good here to write home about. This is a pretty shit boot that could turn out to be pretty good if we slap it with the good old rework. Cruel set, at your point, I'd say...
Could be a speed boot.
It could. That's the thing. If this thing rolls into speed, you're gonna be giga happy. The problem with that notion is that is a freaking 1 in 8 chance. Like boots can be.
There are 8 stats on the boots.
They can be flat HP attack defense, percent HP attack defense,
yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Speed. That's about it, isn't it? Yeah. So 7 options. 7 options, so odds of that rolling into speed not so high. So I wouldn't go as far as to waste your precious score on that shit.
So I guess would you rather use that on a different piece, like a different?
Cruel for you right now is actually scarce. It's not a set you could farm a ton of if you wanted to. Using ore on sets that are easy to get is not a great idea. So using your ore on your perception set, not very bright. Using ore on a speed set, kind of questionable. Speed set is kind of king still. if you want speed on, but it would be much better for you to be saving that for sets like Merciless, like Pinpoint, like Supersonic, like Stone Skin, heck, even Bolster, even though you're fucking, oh my goodness, you're fucking set for Bolster for life, damn.
I probably need to purge some of this, but I'm like,
I would not go and start purging bolster set. Literally every single faction for your team needs to have a bolster set in, and that's gonna skyrocket your progress in every single faction. Because getting yourself plus 10,000 HP on everybody each round, it's kind of massive. Like, not many things can give you that kind of advantage, and for faction wars, health is gonna be very, very important. So, I would not be purging bolster at all. I would more often just try and actually figure out who are your bolster champions gonna be. Like, go through your factions and start slapping HP-based champions or just support champions that you want to be building with HP with 4 bolster set pieces and call it a day. Like, if you start having issues with having too much of a set, you could do something I thought I came up with, by the way. I have never seen anybody else talk about this shit before, but you could actually use champions as mules. You could actually open a champion you don't plan on really building, you don't plan on really using for much, and just give him a bunch of items you're not okay selling with, but you also are like, why am I even keeping this right now? Maybe I'm not going to be using it at all. You could actually be using those mules, those level 30, level 40 champions that you only use for faction wars or something, and you could give them some rando sets, but in this case you might just build a ton of bolster set idiots for your faction teams and really call it a day. I do have a video about that, you might want to give it a check, it's kind of interesting. It's not something you really are going to need too much of right now, because you still have plenty of room. Like, look at you pretending you're having trouble with your items, like all of your 5s and 6s are just 600 plus. Barely, so you do not have problems, my guy. When you start having your inbox with 300 items in the fucking inbox, then you have problems. So yeah, what were we again? I think I have some mental illness, man. I start talking about something, blast through the next thing, and then forget about what was the first thing. Surely somebody can diagnose me at some point, but make it sound cheap. I don't have money for stupid OCDs and shit. Okay, enough about that crap. Seriously, what were we doing? Alice has a couple of cruel action going on. No, this is Wukong, yeah. A couple of cruel nonsense on it. What are the last 2 slots gonna be? I think I'm okay with the 2 crit damages over there. Let's just blast this all the way up so we know we have the crit cap done. Darcy blows, HP percenticle, not that bad. Look at you looking how much it costs. It costs whatever it costs.
The shield will have to change then, I guess, because
yes, chesticle and the shield are definitely a bye-bye. The head could remain. Ain't nothing wrong with some head. Okay. Ooh, look at you having this. That's shit. That's kind of doable.
Don't really need it.
That's kind of doable. Okay. Just for the hell of it, let's put this bad boy on. Okay, your crit went down. Let's see this up to 12, see if it rolls some of that critical. Fuck! Nope. That was the worst, but it's still defense percent, so could have been a lot worse. This item here is garbage. This item here is garbage, so we might actually go ahead and try and craft you a better fatal set. Shield, see how that go. But for now, let's see that helmet for you.
Last Doom Tower, wasn't it?
Perhaps. Have you crafted all of them?
Probably, because clan versus clan. Maybe you can check though.
Yeah, we'll give it a. We'll take a gander. Fuck. This is pretty shit. It's not the worst item in the world, even though it does say crit damage. When you hear crit damage, you're kind of thinking about attack-based, right? But no, defense-based nukers are also a thing. So this is definitely going to be usable for you at some point, I do believe. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we have some other good options for the... What's his face? What was that helmet on, by the way? Let me see if we can see a good 12 out of that. This one actually does not have straight-up crit rate on it. It's far from the best item, I can tell you that much. Maybe it's not worth going up to 16 with it. Let's forget about it for now. Okay, fuck. We're looking for a little bit more crit rate. We are a little bit lacking. Okay, what does that do? HP, fuck that. Let's see if we can get yourself attack percent chesticle on something. Crap. Let's remove the substat. What does that do? Shit. Okay, nothing. Nothing. This still might be worth looking at.
Should I farm more? I can do Dragon 20. I mean, should I be doing that more for more 5-6 star gear?
I mean, you should be doing a lot of things for a lot of gear, but
Or Fire Knight? I don't know if I can do Fire Knight 20 actually. I think I'm at a little bit
I think
under
offense was from Dragon, no?
Cruel I meant, because Cruel's from Fire Knight, I guess.
Cruel is from...
Oh, not Cruel, Savage.
Yeah, Savage is Fire Knight. Yeah, Savage is a very important set to have a good amount of. I myself have not enough, as much as I would like, but it's definitely good. Okay, all of these are pretty shit. Let me save this for now. Work in progress. Wukong, we're saving it as global, because again, you could be using these for some nonsense later. Let's see.
Well,
how
the
that
shield would
forge
have to
is
get
looking
replaced
like.
because that's on the Alice set that you made.
Yeah, I know. We're just saving it for now.
I have a little. Yeah, you might be able to try the shield tokens.
We might, and we're looking for crit rate on it.
Oh, I have a few.
These are not very bright to be wasting on a 4 to 5, honestly. Not very bright. Let's just do it like this for now. Come on, baby, come on. 5-star me, dude. It's probably a sell, but I'm not gonna sell anything for you. That's a shield, no crit rate. That's a shield, crit rate. Hello. 4-star though.
4-star, yeah.
No more crit rate token. It's kind of shit. We're lacking the legendary, so wasting some of the epics is not the dumbest idea in the world, I guess. HP. Fuck me.
Shame it wasn't speed at least.
Another shield. Accuracy at least, but nothing too hot. Yeah. Okay, one more and let's call it a day. Ah, fuck you. Yeah. Okay, enough of that. What else you got on the forge going?
Probably not a lot now.
Yeah, you have been going through these as a good boy.
Yeah, I spammed a lot of that for clan versus clan points.
Lethal is very important for you. Lethal is very important for you. It's gonna be very hard though.
On that.
Yeah, we can. That's actually what we started doing here. So that's why Alice is more important for us here to be the beefed up champion, because once we get into the Alice, we're not gonna be using Wukong there because he's a menace to deal with. Let's get back to Wukong and see if we can figure something out. Fitting room, preset, global, triome, and let's see what else we have going. So, we're still far off that crit. This thing could roll crit. This helmet can roll crit. This thing will not roll crit. I mean, surely we're gonna get a spec crit on some of the shields. But the problem is, I think your shield already has crit. That's the real issue.
I think it's crit. Is it crit damage? I thought on the shield.
It still had a spec crit rate though. It had like 4 or 5 crit rate. 5 probably. You can't roll 4 on a 6. Let's just go ahead and see. Maybe we're just gonna have to break the last piece of set. 5, 6. Substat crit rate is what we're looking for. Okay, this is not bad. Let's see if it rolls it twice. There you freaking go.
Oh, wow.
Right on. Crit rate.
Would it be worth changing the chest piece then?
Now
to get
we
another
can.
crit,
I mean, the
crit damage?
I'd rather change the helmet, I think. The helmet was questionable AF.
I mean, to get a 2P or like a
This fatal is kind
two
of...
crit rate.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but right now we do have 2 crit damage, so now if we get 2 fatal, it's gonna be brutal.
Oh, fatal. I don't know if I have enough of that, but
You have some. Let's see what you got over there, buddy. Fatal gives crit rate on its own anyway.
Yes.
Minus 12, fuck me, man. It is hard, we gotta dig deep.
You could check 4-star maybe.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. That might go. That might do it.
Right?
That might do it. Not gonna be too sad about that roll. Let's do. Oh, there you go. There you go. Got him. Crit damage is absolute pathetic, but crit damage is useless if you don't crit rate.
Maintains the speed though, it seems.
Yeah, can't say no to that. And these are far from maxed either.
I guess some
crit damage. Oh,
crit
hello.
Damage, 5%.
This one is worth the 16. Did you max out your artifact enhancement?
I don't know.
Even if you haven't, you probably already did. Let's just save this for now and let's not waste all your gold. It's not critical we max them out right now.
I think the other thing is I don't know if my necklace is my amulet is crit damage. I don't have a whole slew.
Okay. Let's take a gander.
Sometimes I just gotta take what I got.
Yeah, accessories are not very easy to come by.
I don't think I'm using a crit damage one.
You are.
Oh, I am. Oh, well,
good stuff. Good stuff. What is this thing? Attack, double death roll. Not great.
Not much better option.
Not great. Yeah, you have a lot of room to improve on your what's his face. What's this ring do? Shit. Did you use it for Scarab King?
Nope. I think I picked that up on... I got that on Clan vs. Clan, I guess?
No, I know where you got it from, but are you using Wukong on your Scarab King is the real question, because that's the only reason why you'd be having this... No, wait, this is not even that. This is kind of dumb. Let's try and find a better ring for you with flat attack and 8 in attack percent. Maybe this is the best you got, actually. Yeah, you just don't have enough good rings just yet. Surely you can try and farm up the Queen of Hearts a little bit more. If you get yourself an attack with attack percent, that'd be great. That's also going to bump up your accuracy. Shit, we dropped our accuracy like a rock though. Our accuracy is low AF. Which honestly for Arena is actually kind of a good thing. But let's not pretend we're at that kind of level.
I don't know if I necessarily need the buff block on Wukong because I have Ugo.
The thing is, you need the buff strip. You need the buff strip.
That's true.
So you can actually get through some stone skin shenanigans and whatnot.
That's because you took the chest piece, I think, because the chest piece was like 100 accuracy.
Yeah, the chesticle was real strong, but so can your
Savage one.
banner.
I don't have a accuracy banner.
Yeah, if you had one, that would be pretty neat.
Maybe I do need to farm the event dungeon before.
But yeah, that's where accuracy is gonna come for you here. Like I'd say we built this pretty nicely right now, for some good amounts of damage. Utility is not gonna be as high for you right now. Your Wukong is not gonna be as effective at stripping crap, but he is gonna be smacking like a truck. Well, like a lorry, more like it. Let's not call 140 a freaking truck on the crit damage, but. We definitely got the crit rate going, like from 50 to 100. That's a world of difference.
Yeah, maybe I'll have to spam that event dungeon and pray for an accuracy banner. Or what about there's those clan shop. I know it's super random, but there's like the 5 to 6 star clan shop accessories that you can buy.
They used to be good. I don't think you can afford to be spending your time with those right now, though. Yeah, you have not so much clan gold. Have you completed everything already?
Yeah,
Are you
I've done
taking
that.
the elites?
I can do expert missions now. Sometimes I can do elite missions.
Grab the elites,
Depends.
man. It's a lot of reading, but you
Yeah.
are gonna find yourself some good elites. They're super easy elites. Get final reward from the event. Super easy. Just do an artifact enhancement or a champion training.
Yeah.
There's plenty of cast increase speed 200 times in arena. If you build your Katoon, you should be doing that in no time. Yeah, there is. Place 200 increased
That's
speed in
tag
tag
though.
arena as well. Super easy to do as long as you get yourself
Wow,
a
yeah,
speed lead.
I'm not winning tag arena much.
Wins only. Yeah, you're not wrong. For me, this is absolutely this gets completed on day one for me, literally. And it also combos off with cast 200 increased attack, not defense. Attack is also something you could be getting. But yeah, here it is. Like this plus the increased speed. I grab those and I'm done with them on day one. Super easy for Tag Arena. This is pretty easy for me because I have a good burner like Artak. For you, probably not so hot because you only have a Geo, which is a
I could
great
probably
thing.
actually do
There you go. There you go.
This
This is. There you go. This was the thing you should have gotten it right now. This would have been completed for you because I'm sure we done your artifacts.
Oh yeah, that's done now. Oh,
there you
no.
go. That's free real estate for you.
Almost.
And as soon as we level up your weapon on the Wukong, it is gonna be done. I think a couple of champions rebuilt like this is already probably good enough for us to.
All right, and before we go, one thing that I do want to mention that may not have been noticeable in the live stream was that we did end up swapping two pieces for Sun Wukong, which was his helmet and his chest piece, because they just were not the best. And so we did decide to go with this bolster legendary chest piece that I did. I'm going to remove the QR code just so you can see it a little bit better. The bolster chest piece for attack 60% with an ascension of 3%, and as you can see, some speed and crit damage as well, which is pretty important for Sun Wukong. And then also we replaced the helmet, I think, as well for crit rate, which got up to 15%. There, not the best stats with defense percent and defense flat, but nonetheless, it was better than the alternatives, I think. So we managed to get Wukong up to 99% crit rate and about a respectable whatever that 161 my math 159, I think that is. My math's failing a little bit, but at the end of the day, it really just depends on what is available to you and what kind of stats that you come up with. And so I hope that some of the stuff in this video was helpful for you guys. So big thanks to Kris as well for doing the live stream with me on his channel and also allowing me to use some of that for today's video, because I think that it's really useful to better understand what you're looking for when it comes to particular characters, what you need to build for, what you should build for. Of course, you can only do what's within your means. Even for me, I only have so much stuff available to me, and whether or not you can make full sets or not is it's a pretty big difference. But I do want people to remember that you don't always have to make a set. There is this mantra in raid: stats over sets. So obviously, if there's a better piece that you can use that breaks a set, then it's probably better to do so. But if you can build a good set and have good pieces, then that's the best of both worlds. So I hope that some of this was helpful, and until next time, everybody, stay safe and healthy, and I'll see y'all later. Boilon signing out. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and you'll be greatly helping out the channel. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.